Guys, and welcome back to another video. I know you guys started to see me in this shirt, but listen, me just know all the time, this is real life. All right, real life. The next bag that I will be reviewing, I think I had put up a video with it, but I took it down because I'm like, okay, I need to split it up. So the next bag, which would be my 7th offering, but it's the 5th bag that I actually took. This one was crazy, guys. This one was crazy. I literally dreamt this clear as day. Clear as day. That I got the bag, this exact size, the exact leather, the exact hardware, clear as day. I couldn't see the person who was giving it to me, but I could tell it is a man that was giving it to me who was slender and all. To be honest, I was planning on going to Paris again, because remember I had scored the black one in July, and this was around October. I already had plans on going to Paris in October. So I basically was told that a store is opening up and stuff, and I'm like, oh, do they think you have bags? And they're like, yeah, you could actually check it out. And I went and I checked it out and stuff, and I wore my Himalayan sandals that day, the orange, because I know that, okay, it's like a holy grail. And it's like, you're showing that, yo, listen, sir, I know about the brand. And at that time, because I've gotten offered 7 regular leathers, and I had taken 5 of them. And I remember, I was at a dinner and stuff like that, somebody's birthday dinner, and we were talking about it because most of the girls there were collectors also. And I remember telling them, I'm tired of the regular leather. The next one I want, it needs to be a croc. It needs to be a croc. I said not even needs to be, it's going to be a croc. And when I had the dream, because I was already planning on going to Paris, the ending of the month, I didn't have my ticket plan or anything like that. Again, I'm very spontaneous. I don't like planning trip. Anxiety will wash me. So I basically, thought to myself, oh, it's going to happen when I go to Paris. So I went to the place now, whatever, and I had my list and all. The person checked my, history and all of that stuff, to see that, girl of the brand. And, he said, what would you like, So, of course, as I said, even here, unless it's my essay who knows me, I would never go ask for a bag. And the thing is, my essay know what kind of bags I'm looking for all throughout the year, She has known it. Again, it's not bags. I don't only buy the bags. I have, like, so much stuff from them. So, I said, oh, I'm actually looking for a teapot and this, that, and the other. And so happened that, they were talking to my essay and stuff like that. So, my essay knew all the stuff to basically tell him that I wanted. When we basically got all of the stuff that I wanted, and I said, well, I was kind of looking for a bag also. He said, what kind of bag? I'm like, well, something to match my shoes. Listen, closed mouth don't get fed. Closed mouth don't get fed. He laughed and he said, well, I don't think we have anything to match your shoes, but what else? And then I said, I want an exotic. I want a crocodile. And all at the time, I didn't know much about crocodile, to be honest, but I knew I wanted a croc. I told him that my last resort would be a mini Kelly, which I really want a mini Kelly still. And he said a mini Kelly in a croc. I said, no, that wouldn't make any sense. It's a regular leather in the mini Kelly. But my first choice is a croc. Listen, if y'all think the wait is horrible in Paris when they're going to the back, this wait, bruh. I see him come out and he doesn't have anything. My heart dropped a little bit, but not so much. He said, okay, they don't have a Himalayan. I'm like, I'm open to other crocs. Like, it's fine. Because in my head, I'm like, you really went to look for a Himalayan? But I'm like, sure. So that means if there was a Himalayan around there, I would have gotten it. I would have still been on a high. I'm still on a high now, but I would still be on a high. So anyways, I said any croc, like any color and stuff, as long as it's not the Christmas tree green croc. I'm terrified of that color. And he said, okay, he'll come back. And then I saw him coming back with his little box. Never read the sticker because I want to be surprised. Because you know, like when I spoil yourself so much, there's so much surprises and then no more. So Hermes does that for me. And he opens the box, he takes the dust bag out and stuff. He opens the dust bag, and the first thing that I saw was the top part being a croc. No, I was excited as hell, but at the same exact time, they have the croc at the time where it's just the flap that is a croc. I would have sure as hell taken it, but I'm like, damn, I would still be in the race for a full croc. And the more he pulled it is the more croc I saw, and then he pulled up my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful crocodile 25. Go hardware. Porosus. It's done. It's done. It done. It done. It's done. Girl, master. Master it now. Me master it. Nobody can tell me no. Me know exactly what me like now. Exactly. Exactly. Because now I basically had like so many different combination, and this for me is my perfect combination. Like, of course, I think the silver hardware and this would still look good, but it's basic. Remember, you guys could have probably seen in my 30 Epsom leather video how excited I was about the color, but they basically put it that same color in a 25, put some shine on it, and then put what, how much crocodile on it. So yeah, so happy, still so happy, still this is my baby. And so this is the child of the family. This is my power bag. This is my, I know where you come from or where you wind up. This is my, I don't want to say the word, but this is my, I am that bleep. This is that bag for me, because if you get this bag from Hermes, you already know that, okay, you have to have a history. You have to drop, you know, bread or it's in the past. And if you never get it from Hermes, you buy it from the second-hand market, you know you drop even hella bread in order to buy it. So I just think that this is my biggest manifestation bag, which I did have it on my vision board also. But this is my power bag. Like, I have gotten compliments that anytime I have this bag, like, man, woman, old, young, in between, everything like that, like, this is my baby. And honestly, when my daughter, I don't have any kids yet, but when my daughter turns 30, because I literally got this at 30. So yeah, like, I'm still so happy with this bag. I'm still so in love with this bag. And to be honest, it is my favorite Birkin. Right now, if I need to resell this, but again, I would never. But if I wanted to, I could easily make over 6 figures for it. So again, like, you know, I see like a lot of dudes saying that, oh, they would never buy a girl a Birkin. First of all, you ain't got a Birkin money, obviously. Second of all, you're ignorant, because if you knew what a Birkin is, they're like, oh, you know, how you gonna buy a Birkin but you ain't got no money in the Birkin? The money comes with the Birkin. Literally, I don't carry anything in my Birkin. I bring it in this back flap. So, and these look dumb to a lot of people. Let me tell you, this is the best thing you can buy for your bag. I'll do another video on that. But anywho, this again is my baby. I love, I obsessed over her. And all. No, what are the things I love about the bag? Everything. Everything. I obsessed with everything. Everything. The size, the hardware, the crocodile again inside. The Porosus is the most exclusive, what you call it, crocodile and all. I love the power of it, to know that, okay, even if you're going to go to the airport, you literally have to even have like the certificate and stuff like that that comes with it, you know, basically that, you know, where the crocodile was, you know, originated, or where the crocodile is from. Like, it has like the stamp, it has numbers, like so much stuff comes with this bag. So it's a power bag. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I obsessed over it. Literally, they were telling me that I needed to start, you know, wrapping it with the twillies the other day when I went, because it's like 6 months to make one of the handles. So I'm gonna start putting a twilly over it. But it's like the bag just so perfect. I just always believe that it doesn't need anything. So this is my 30th bag, my 30th birthday bag to me. This was my birthday present to me, if anything. But because again, it's It's my baby. I'm not even gonna front. It is my baby. I'm so happy and thankful for the people who have built relationships with at these stores, and that's the reason why, you know, in the video where I talk about tips and tricks, there is tips. And the most important one that I think is making relationships. When they give you a bag there, they know you're gonna be so happy and stuff because they've seen you so much, they've seen you growing in your business as a person, like whatever it is. So I was so happy. I was so freaking happy, and I'm still so happy. You can see that I look at her in pride. But alright. So what I don't like about it. So what I don't like about it is what I love about it. So the croc being shiny makes the bag beautiful. But it being shiny makes it immune to scratches. Like, honestly, I don't even know how the hell it have them scratch here. If it's raining and stuff, and I remember, so the funny thing about it, after I got it, I went to Paris like a week after, and it was raining. And, you know, not even water's supposed to catch it. However, I can, when I'm in Paris the next time, I'll just, you know, drop it off and stuff. But I could send it from here, but I'll just go there and just, you know, as I said, you know, I know people there, so I can just have them just, you know, hopefully express it if they can and get her brand new again. But again, I love her. My friend ran a joke and said if my house was on fire, this was the only thing I would have grabbed. But I'm like, no, I'll grab my brother's shirt and this, but my brother's shirt would come first. But yeah, so let's open her up so you guys can see inside, and I'm gonna do a quick turn so you can see the leather. Let me take out my back pouch. I'm telling you, this back pouch is gold, like literally every single thing. I haven't seen the back of this in like forever. She is the most beautiful girl in this world. So as I said, like right now and all, I'm a 25 girl, so I have my size down pat with which size I want and all. I even got like a is it a croc or an ostrich mini Kelly charm that I had gotten in Paris also, but I didn't like it. I think it looked dumb. And then I even bought it like again when I was here. I asked and they offered it again, and I'm like, I'm not really feeling it. I don't think I'm a back charm girl. So this is how the inside look. It's regular leather, most likely Epsom leather. And then the outside, the bag that I thought it was first was just the one where just the flap alone is in the croc and all. And this is how it looks when it basically opened up. I personally do love my bags with it closed, because you know some people thought that buying this bag flap was stupid. However, I think not buying this bag flap, if you can get it, is actually stupid. Because if your bag is closed, every single time you want to get something out of it, you have to go through the hassle of me just reopening it. But so most likely you just get to wear a bag one way. Imagine spending so much, you know, money on your bag to be only able to wear one way when it can be worn two ways. So when you put the bag flap on it, you then get the ability to wear it two ways. Not only that, if you're a person who maybe have makeup and all kind of that stuff in your bag, pens and all of that, especially if it's a light color, you don't want to necessarily put it in a bag. And sometimes you might put a bag inside of a bag and it come out. You know, sometimes things happen in the bag moving around. With this, I just put my makeup in this, pen, stuff like that, put it on the back, and I never have to worry about anything being on the inside. I have like a tiny Dior card, you know, holder and stuff, so I don't do like the traditional big purse. I used to do it. I used to have one from Louis Vuitton, but I stopped doing it. So yeah. Oh snap, I messed up, but I'm sure he got me. This is the Togo back flap, and my friend, I asked him to basically pick up one for me today in a black, I think, but I forgot to tell him to get it in a Epsom leather or SLA. Not that it matters still, but yeah. And I chose a fun color because I didn't want this a normal color and stuff like that. But anywho, guys, so that's basically my love and my dislike. The dislike is just that it's easy to scratch. And all, I still remember the first scratch that I saw. I still can't see it. But if you see me with this bag, the bag is so beautiful, you would even see it. If I don't literally show you, you would never know. But again, it comes with the territory. And some people, especially people who are buying these bags second hands and stuff, and you know, out here basically getting you know, I don't want to say scammed, but they're selling them like stuff, guys. With I'm gonna do a video on it, but with these bags and all, like I don't want to show the other bag yet, but they have, you know, I'm gonna do a video talking about how to basically spot certain things and what should be on each of these bags, if they're exotics or a special order and stuff like that. But yeah, so again, she's my girl, my baby. I say I'll pass it on to my kid when she turned 30, but you know, I don't like giving the one that break the ice. I don't like giving those listen, I don't know, we'll get it across it. However, my next special order, I'm actually making it in a mini Kelly, and I'm doing it into colors that means something to me, something to my brother, and then my first daughter, I'll give it to her, and then I want it to be passed down from generation to generation. So like when my first daughter start asking like for a lip gloss or stuff like that, I would give it to her, because the mini Kelly is like a little crossbody, so I could wear it now, and then when she, you know, she could grow with it and she can wear it in adulthood, and then when she has her daughter, she give it to her daughter. And then the most amazing thing about it is that she'll actually know that, oh, these colors meant something to my mom, and you know,